Hey, you might be wondering why I've got a bowl on the top of my head. Actually, it's made out of pure titanium. I've been using this for years and years. You might say I've got a fetish for titanium, and I really do. So it turns out, and no one's mentioned this anywhere on any of the sites, so I thought I'd point this out because it's really important. As I say, the devil is in the details. That the X-PRO3 obviously is going to be made out of titanium, but importantly, because titanium is kind of easy to scratch, even though it's tougher than hell, these camera bodies are going to be powder coated. So even the titanium coated X-PRO3 is going to be powder coated, including the black one and including the silver one. The really important thing, and this is really effing important as a person that's taken apart a lot of effing cameras, is that about 95% of the weather-related internal failures on well, it's easily north of 90% of the weather-related internal failures on cameras is due to magnesium oxide sloughing off of the inside of the back panel, and it falls on the main board of the camera, i.e. the motherboard of the camera, and that causes failure because of its conductivity. Yes. I've seen this a lot. I've posted a lot of pictures over the years, specifically of Sony's, by the way. But this happens to Nikon. You'd think they would actually paint the inside of the magnesium chassis, with something to keep it from corroding. And when it corrodes, it forms this white, fluffy powder. Yeah, and it literally falls onto the main board, and then the main board goes, and then your camera's dead. These cameras made out of titanium, that's never gonna freaking happen. Never. So, literally, about 90% of the weather-related failures, are you listening closely? Let me repeat that again. 90% plus of the weather-related failures of cameras due to magnesium oxide forming from the chassis, which is basically Nikon, Sony, all current Fujifilm cameras, is going to go like that. And that is effing awesome. Not to mention the fact that titanium is epic tits. It's tougher than woodpecker lips. It is amazing shit. It's also really hard to machine. It's the reason why the only people that really use titanium essentially is military and NASA. Yeah, are used in fighter jets and all sorts of crap like that. Yes. Looking at the process of how Fujifilm is making these camera bodies, they're mostly stampings. They're titanium stampings that are end machined. Yes, end machined and cut. So they're not doing a bunch of serious, because you have to work really slow. I've known several machinists, and they hate working with titanium. They say it sucks. You have to go really slowly to machine it. It is a bear. Titanium is a total bitch. Specifically, like in ultra high-end bicycle riders and whatnot too. You got to pay a fortune, like, to get it out of everybody lusts for it to be made out of titanium. Yes. So this is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, all the X-PRO3 bodies, regardless of what color they are going to be powder coated. Powder coating, I don't know if you've seen it, it's like dust. It's electrostatically sprayed onto something, and then it's baked in, and it basically makes like a hard, and powder coating is tougher than woodpecker lips. But underneath that is going to be titanium, which is epic effing awesome. Even Leica, if they wanted to charge $10,000, they're still not, they don't have the balls to make their camera bodies out of titanium. That, on the part of Fujifilm, is extra ballsy. Kudos. Yes. I will take off my titanium. Yeah. Made in Japan, by the way. It says right back here. You can't see it. It says made in Japan. I've been using this thing for years. I love titanium. Someone's going to make a comment about my hat. It's like, that's perfect for you. You need to walk around the town with that. Sure. No, I'm not going to do it. Wait for it. Fujifilm. Titanium.